Hello, everyone. I am Kyle Reis. Welcome to Birds on the Black, a brand new website that we're all really excited about. It looks like I'm going to end up being the prospect guru around these points. I guess first, I just wanted to introduce myself. I've been fortunate enough to write for the Redbird Daily for the last year or so. I was a part of the process of creating that website to a degree with John Nagel, who you know is Cardinals Farm, and he's been a big supporter of mine and really helped give me an idea of who I wanted to be as a writer and as a prospect evaluator. This is my apartment. You'll notice this bathroom sign that I borrowed from a Schnucks I used to work at. You'll notice these movies that are DVDs that I probably haven't opened in 100 years. And more importantly, you'll notice these spots right here on my head that are highly uneven and make my head look like a cone if a cone had been stomped on and destroyed, pretty much. My head's destroyed. You'll hear me call myself cute little names like random bald guy and weirdo generally. But I'm a lighthearted guy who just loves prospects. I love minor league baseball, and I can't get enough of it. When you fire up my first offering for this amazing new website that Cardinals GIFs or GIFs, I believe that everyone else calls it a GIF. I'm going to call it a GIF because I'm just old. I'm like a 90-year-old trapped in a 31-year-old's body. That Joe Schwartz, Cup of Joe, Zach Gifford, Bruno Cards, Alex. I'm fortunate enough to be a part of this amazing, strong group, and I'm going to bring my A game. So here in a couple minutes, hopefully, you will click on the little article that sends you to the top 5 outfielders in the Cardinals organization. For the next couple days, we're going to be breaking the organization down position by position, and we're going to be giving you an idea of the depth at each position and what the most exciting positions are and who there is that you might want to get excited about. I do this a little bit differently. The thing that I'm most proud of is being able to present the viewer, the reader, the listener, information on guys you haven't heard of. So when you open up one of the articles as we count down the top 5 at each position, you'll see the guys you already know. I'm not going to incorporate them into the top 5. To me, that's a waste of time. You can click on the television, and Al Roboski and Rick Horton will jam those stories down your throat of guys like Magneuris Sierra and Carson Kelly. I'm just going to touch on them briefly. I'm going to provide you with a little bit about them, and then we're going to move on to what I find more interesting, the top 5 prospects that you might have heard their names, but you don't really know a lot about. That's what I want to provide you with, and that's what I hope you get excited about. And then after we get through our top 5 prospects of the names that you may or may not have heard about, I'm going to provide you with one next guy up. And the next guy up, he might be number 6 on my top 5 list that I just couldn't bring up. He might be a guy that I just want to tell you a little bit about because he interests me. But there will be one more guy that I want you to know for each position. And I'm going to be honest with you, for some of these positions, it wasn't easy to dig down deep. The Cardinals have an unusual amount of depth at some unusual places, and they're weak at some unusual places too. But that's what you're going to get in our top 5 rankings, and that's what I'm going to contribute. And hopefully you'll really enjoy and sink your teeth in and get involved with as we get started. A couple things you need to know about me as an evaluator. I tend to like prospects who are a little closer to the major leagues, and honestly, that's foolproofing. If they're a little closer to the major leagues, then you have a better feel for how their stats, how their skill set is going to project at the major league, or if it can even project at the major leagues. The guys in the Dominican Summer League, in the Gulf Coast League, the Jonathan Machados, Delvin Perez's, although Delvin's a different story, and I cannot wait to get into that. It's just so hard. There are too many variables. There's too much bad pitching, bad defense, bad scorers, bad umpires, bad fielding conditions. And there's too much to take in to really evaluate them. So, if, for instance, you have a Jonathan Machado and a Scott Hurst is going to get a little bit more credit in my book because he went to college. He did pretty well in his first taste of Major League Baseball, or of minor league baseball, and he's closer to the majors with more developed and precise skills. So that's what you're going to get. I love strikeouts out of pitchers. I love low walk rates out of pitchers. I am a big fan of pitchers not allowing home runs. And those are going to be what I look for in pitchers and hitters. I'm not going to lie. Brother loves the long ball. I love it. Slugging percentage is huge. OPS is huge. I want to see extra base hits. In the minors, these guys are refining things, so extra base hits are sometimes more important than home runs. But the slugging, OPS, OBP, those are all really important. And, some other things here and there. I like guys who profile it at premier positions. And that's really the gist of it. I'm really excited about being a part of this. You should be excited about being able to be a part of it as well. Listen, read. These guys know more about baseball than I could ever imagine. And I'm hoping to learn from them, just like you're about ready to learn from them. And I hope I can pitch in. Other than that, that's really all I have. Thank you so much for tagging along with us. And happy hunting.